Maybe the hardest part of growing up is not failure itself. Maybe it is getting used to failure, getting used to unanswered messages, to doors that never open, to dreams that become a little smaller every year. If you are part of our generation, you probably know this feeling. You've been told your whole life that the world is full of opportunities. Yet, the older you get, the more often you hear one word: no. No to the job, no to the university, no to the relationship, and no to the opportunities. And sometimes it feels as if no generation has heard the word more than ours. While I was reading about this feeling, I came across an article that asked a simple question: why do young people today, despite having more access and opportunities than ever before, often feel more exhausted and lost than previous generation? According to Jonathan Haidt, author of The Anxious Generation, we are the first generation to spend almost our entire childhood and adolescence with smartphones in our hands. We grew up with glowing screens, with notifications, with likes, and with the constant comparison of our lives to everyone else's. The result is strange. We are more connected than ever before, yet often less at peace than ever before. Research from McKinsey suggests that the mental health has become one of the defining challenges of our generation, a generation that is always online, but often feels alone. And social media is only part of the story. The job market tells a similar one. Previous generations often entered market hungry for workers. Many of us entered markets overflowing with competition. We send applications, we wait, and sometimes we don't even receive a response. Not because we are untalented, not because we are lazy, but because there are more dreams than available opportunities. Over time, these repeated rejections don't just like take away opportunities, they slowly wear down confidences until some of us begin preparing for failure before we even try. Relationships haven't escaped this pattern either. We have access to thousands of people, yet finding a genuine connection feels harder than ever. Sociologists call this the connection paradox. Never have we been so connected, and perhaps never have we felt so alone. Hundreds of followers, thousands of messages, but how many people truly know us? How many hear our real voice, not our profile, but who we really are? Perhaps that's why some researchers don't call us a big generation. They call us a generation exhausted by uncertainty, a generation with endless choices, but very little certainty, a generation constantly moving, yet unsure where it is actually going. And maybe that's why I sometimes call us the generation of wandering ghosts, present everywhere, yet still searching for where we belong. But maybe the most important question isn't why we are tired. Maybe the real question is this: in a world that becomes more uncertain, every day. How do we keep hope alive? Perhaps the answer begins when we realize that this struggle is not ours alone. It is the shared experience of a generation. A generation that has heard no again and again, yet still hasn't stopped searching. And maybe that is the difference between a wandering ghost and a hopeful human being. To keep walking even when the destination remains unclear. So, what do you think? Are we truly the generation of wandering ghosts, or simply a generation that hasn't found its destination yet? If you enjoy questions like these, welcome to Mr. Brilliant. We just not talk about books and ideas here. We question everything, and perhaps a good question is worth more than 1,000 answers.